Hello and welcome to our special broadcast, Clash of Titans. All cricketing logic and past records tend to blur when it comes to India-Pakistan, a fixture played under extraordinary pressure. Ultimately, the deciding variable is which side copes the pressure better. India better in head-to-head, far better in World Cup head-to-head. 7-1 it is, but the hype this time is different. High scoring or low scoring, it promises to be a keen contest. For the next half an hour, we'll break down the two sides' key matchups and potential X factors. We'll be joined by a guest also. We'll go across to Colombo to our correspondent. Let's get it started. High-octane cricket is back. India take on Pakistan in a high-voltage T20 World Cup clash in Colombo today. Both teams are unbeaten and full of confidence, while qualification may not be at stake yet, but pride, passion and history certainly are.
India versus Pakistan. It is more than just a cricket match. It is an event that the cricketing world waits for. Whether it impacts the tournament standings or not, this fixture simply has to happen. India, led by Suryakumar Yadav, take on Pakistan under Salman Ali Agha in a high-voltage Group A clash at the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo on Super Sunday. Both teams come into the game unbeaten with 2 wins each. From a tournament perspective, a loss may not hurt qualification chances much. But when it comes to pride, emotion and history, everything is at stake. India have had the upper hand in recent years. They lead Pakistan 7-1 in T20 World Cups. Their batting looks explosive at the top, solid in the middle and powerful at the finish. Their spin attack offers variety, and then there is Jasprit Bumrah, a bowler who changes games in big moments. In the spotlight will be Hardik Pandya. He has enjoyed success against Pakistan with both bat and ball, and his all-round ability gives India balance. For Pakistan, hope begins at the top. Sahibzada Farhan has looked confident against India in recent meetings and even handled Bumrah well during the Asia Cup. Shaheen Shah Afridi will lead the pace attack, while their spinners could come into play on what might be a slightly flatter surface. There is also rain in the air in Colombo, which could make conditions tricky. Dew later in the evening might influence the toss.
The wait is finally over. The India versus Pakistan high-voltage clash is upon us. We often call it a rivalry, but the stats shows a different story. If Pakistan wants to really convert it into a rivalry, they have to produce something extraordinary in this match. With camera person Satyak Prakash Dubey, Narayan Singh, DD India, Colombo.
Yes, a big game today. The stage is set for a blockbuster clash as India and Pakistan lock horns in the T20 World Cup group stage match in Colombo today. Defending champions India have a 7-1 record against Pakistan in the tournament's history. Both teams have opened their World Cup campaigns with back-to-back wins. The match will start at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and historically it has always been Indian batting and Pakistan's fast bowling, but Salman Agha's side seems to have disbanded their strong point and fallen back on spin. In the last game, they fielded 5 spinners: Sam Ayub, Abrar Ahmed, Mohammad Nawaz, Shadab Khan and Usman Tariq, and a lone pacer Shaheen Shah Afridi. India are prepared, said Suryakumar Yadav in the pre-match press conference yesterday. And thousands of cricket fans flocked to Colombo to watch the marquee clash between arch rivals India and Pakistan, hoping that men in blue will come up trumps.
High voltage match, do you think it will be one-sided or India will again come up with flying colors?
Obviously, it will be, one-sided, only. It's only just, excitement in the year only, that's all. And if you see that, reality, I think Abhishek, he will finish off them.
See, all the players are playing very well now. Suryakumar Yadav, Ishan Kishan, then Hardik Pandya. All, even we got 3-4 all-rounders, Akshar Patel. so many players. So it is, it just, it's excitement actually, but it will be basically a one-sided match, but still exciting.
The patriotism, the sportsmanship, the josh on the field is always there in India, Pakistan. In Melbourne I have seen, in Manchester I have seen, in Dubai I have seen. I have travelled all across the world for all the World Cups, and very happy now to be in Colombo today to be part of this. The great match is going to happen.
And fans from across the globe have gathered at the iconic R. Premadasa Stadium, turning the city into a carnival of colours, chants and passion.
Not only the cricketers are preparing for the marquee clash between India and Pakistan, but the fans are also preparing. Each and every fan is trying to find out a unique way to show his love for the game.
Cricket's biggest rivalry is back on the centre stage. The much-awaited T20 World Cup clash between India and Pakistan is all set to light up the iconic R. Premadasa Stadium, and the excitement here in Colombo is absolutely electric. Fans have travelled from different parts of the world to witness this high-voltage encounter. Supporters have turned this Sri Lankan venue into a sea of colour, passion and emotion. One of the biggest attraction is tri-coloured beard superfan, proudly displaying the Indian flag painted across his beard.
It is going to be a very high voltage match, and I want to see and why I want to watch that match inside the stadium. And basically I watched all the matches against India and Pakistan inside the stadium. Basically the environment was there, very electrifying moment. I want to basically see that particular electrifying moment, so I am here to basically watch that particular match.
The ever enthusiastic members of the Bharat Army have also arrived in large numbers, chanting slogans, beating drums and creating a carnival-like atmosphere. However, there is one concern hovering over this marquee clash: the weather. There is a high risk of rain in Colombo on Sunday, but fans are looking positive.
I have travelled from New Delhi to Colombo just to watch this match. I am very excited about this match, and I am 100% sure that India is going to win this match. And it is not going to be a nail-biter. It is going to be a one-way match, as it has been for few years.
All eyes are now on Colombo as India and Pakistan prepare to renew their rivalry in what promises to be another unforgettable chapter of the T20 World Cup history.
Indian fans are hopeful that again it will be a lopsided contest between India and Pakistan in the T20 World Cup. It is the greatness of these fans that they came here to watch this man despite of multiple hurdles. Definitely, these are the fans who makes the game great. With camera person Satya Prakash Dubey, Narayan Singh, DD India, Colombo.
All right, now we are joined by former cricketer Ajay Mehra and DD India's Narayan Singh from Colombo, Sri Lanka. Welcome, Ajay. Appreciate you giving us your precious time. Ajay, big game today between India and Pakistan, probably the biggest of this tournament. And whatever happened in the last few days or so makes it more interesting. Also, India lead 7-1 in head-to-head, but this Pakistan team is different. 5 spinners and Usman Tariq, who is in the limelight for his pause. What do you think? Even Stevens on paper or Indian team better?
First of all, thank you so much, Abhishek. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. I feel, as far as India are concerned, they look to be the stronger side. Yes, excitement is always there. India, Pakistan, the rivalry is so old, but we've seen in the Asia Cup as well, Abhishek, just the way India have played. I feel, having covered so much of cricket and seeing these Pakistani players as well in one of the leagues I was covering in Dubai, I feel, India honestly are a better side in all departments. It's just, the hype as well that probably is created. You mentioned, Pakistan, recently they have been going with the spinners as well. And Usman Tariq, especially with the pause, the action, some low arm delivery that he bowls, he'll be in the limelight as well. But I think, India are well prepared because you see the ammunition, you see our batting strength, you see the depth in batting India have, the all-rounders like Hardik Pandya, Akshar Patel, Shivam Dube. That lends a lot of balance to the side as well. So overall, I feel, India, Pakistan, every fan is hoping for a good game of cricket. But I feel, India, honestly, as a cricket expert, having played so much of cricket, seen so much of cricket, India are a much better side.
Also, Ajay, talking about the playing 11, do you think India will make changes? Because, looking at the Colombo wicket, Kuldeep Yadav may come in place of Arshdeep Singh, and Washington Sundar is also fit. Can he also be part of the 11, maybe in place of Rinku Singh?
Yeah, that could be one of the plans as well, because, Washington Sundar, especially, I feel, just seeing the surface there, and we've seen the spinners, doing really well in Colombo, Abhishek, recently. So I feel, that could be a game plan as well. But it all depends on the team combination, because Washington Sundar, what he does is also, being an all-rounder, lends that balance. He can bat as well. So we've seen him in, different, formats as well, in test matches as well. So I think that could be one of the changes, because Rinku Singh so far, the opportunity he's got, he hasn't really encashed much. He hasn't done much with the bat as well. So that could be one thing. But I feel just seeing the team combination, I'll be going with someone like, Arshdeep as well. This is my take. I don't know, because, he can bowl really well in the power play, in the death overs as well. Bumrah is there, because you need wickets as well. And,
but
just
Ajay, if you play Arshdeep Singh, then who Kuldeep Yadav, is he in your playing 11 or not? Because if Kuldeep Yadav has to be drafted in, then someone has to go out.
Yeah, you're true. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Because I think that's the only place, you can just switch on, just swap those places. You're right. Absolutely. But I somehow feel, that could be a contender as well. You're absolutely right. Because Kuldeep Yadav, he's done so well, and especially on those services where the spinners are getting a bit of help. I totally agree with you. But I somehow feel, that's going to be a tricky proposition for the team management, for Gautam Gambhir. There might be a lot of, debate on that as well. But those could be the two changes, Washington Sundar and Kuldeep Yadav coming in. But I just have a feeling that they might just stick in with Arshdeep. This is my feeling, gut feeling. But overall, I think those could be the two changes. But overall, still, you see the armory that India have, Abhishek, as far as the bowling is concerned, that looks to be really good. And the batting is settled. Abhishek Sharma, he comes in. Ishan Kishan has been in tremendous form as well. Suryakumar Yadav, we all know what he did at Wankhede against USA. So that looks to be a good side, the good combination that India have. India have to be a little aware of two players, I feel. They might be also going with, Pakistan also might be going with Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam. He's a quality player. We saw in the Asia Cup, they really missed him. But he can really steer the ship as well for them, because just in the conditions, the overcast conditions, it could be tricky what playing 11 do Pakistan also play here.
Also, Ajay, captains might downplay it. But do you think players also feel the pressure from inside when they are playing against Pakistan?
Absolutely, Abhishek. I can tell you, I've talked to so many players as well, and the scenario is totally different. The pressure is totally different. Once you're playing against Pakistan, everyone is watching all over the world, and we all know the TRPs go up. Everybody's watching. It's a high octane game as well. So I definitely feel, there's a pressure on the players as well. But again, as far as the players are concerned, they have to, follow what they have done so well in the nets, in the matches as well. Just in the combination of Pakistan as well. I mentioned about Babar Azam and Fakhar Zaman in the batting lineup, because I've seen Fakhar Zaman, he's a quality player. Saw him in the league as well in Dubai recently. He's looking really in good touch as well. And Pakistan are backing on their spinners. But overall, I feel, as far as the players are concerned, surely the pressure is going to be on them as well, because, this is a big game, and especially what's happened recently versus Pakistan. India want to, make it 8-1 now. You mentioned about the 7-1 scoreline, but I think India want to make it 8-1 as well. And this team looks to be really good, because, you haven't really started out well with the bat against USA, but now India, the top order wants to come good as well. They want to get runs, and I think this is the team you want to beat. That's Pakistan.
7-1 in World Cups and 13-3 in T20s. All right, Narayan is also with us from Colombo. Narayan, match to start at 7 p.m. But first of all, how's the weather there right now? What's the forecast? And hope no rain.
Abhishek, if you take a look, the weather prediction is of Sri Lanka is somewhat like looking like a Pakistan cricket team, unpredictable. The way the Met Department of the Sri Lanka predicted there will be rain and thunderstorms in the afternoon. There was no rain, no thunderstorm, and similarly, their clouds are there right now in the evening also, but still not a single drop of rain we have witnessed here. So the game is on, looking like that in current situation. If the game goes on, definitely, as we know that when a Pakistan versus India match takes place, we all are talking about the stats. We are talking about all the figures that pertains to the India versus
Pakistan match. But in an India-Pakistan match, the cricketing logic and all the past record goes blur. And definitely, because we know that always the pressure is there. Even the captain, Surya Kumar Yadav, yesterday showing that's a big occasion. Definitely for them, it's like a carnival here in the Colombo. So we can say that all is beyond the cricketing logic, and the team which will handle the pressure better, definitely, I think that will come out of the flying colours here in the Colombo. If we talk about the Indian batting order, definitely one of the devastating batting order in the world. Now Abhishek Sharma is fit, and yesterday so Captain Surya Kumar Yadav said that he is fit and he will play. And if Abhishek goes for at least 10 over, definitely I think it will be difficult for any team to contain him. Then Ishan Kishan and Tilak Verma, we know that what kind of inning he played in the Asia Cup final when India was looking like in trouble. He came out and just took the match away from the Pakistan. And Hardik Pandya, the clutch player of the modern era, we know that what kind of impact he brings against the Pakistan, whether it is batting, whether it is bowling. And Surya Kumar Yadav again back in the form. So everything is in India's favour. But we know that the Indian bowling is also quite strong. Varun Chakravarti, the best spin bowler in the world right now. Kuldeep Yadav will play also today, because the conditions here, I think that both the teams will go for the spin heavy, because we know that the condition here at the R. Premadasa Stadium favors spinners better, and we know that we have a quality spinner than Pakistan too. The mystery element of the Usman Tariq, even the cricket experts were praising him. He's really a good bowler. His stop and deliver action is making a mystery all across the cricketing world. But we know that when the question was asked to Surya Kumar Yadav, when something out of syllabus question like Usman Tariq comes, how they will tackle. Then in that scenario, they said that Surya Kumar Yadav said that if in exams the out of syllabus question comes, definitely everyone tries to attempt it. We will also try to attempt it. We are solving that. We are in the practice session. In practice session, we are playing with the same type of bowler, with same type of action. So India is ready and to go all cylinders fire here in a marquee clash. And they will try to make that record better, 7-1 to 8-1, and overall record also. But pressure is the key word. The team which will handle pressure better, definitely I think that will come out of the flying colours.
All right, Ajay, but the pitch here is different, you know. I mean, it's a slow wicket, boundaries are big, 80 meters, pitch stays low here. What do you think? Average score is 161 if you see in the last 10 matches. What do you think would be the pass score here, batting first?
I feel, as Narayan also mentioned, Abhishek, that probably, you know, you got to target around 170, 175. You know, sometimes what mistake you make, Abhishek, is you're looking for 200, 200 plus.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be sensible. As you mentioned, the boundaries are bigger, rely on the singles, doubles, play in the gaps as well. And I'm sure, you know, someone like Gautam Gambhir or Surya Kumar Yadav will be telling the openers as well, Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma, that don't be too explosive, you know, bat sensibly as well, because you don't want to lose too many wickets up front. You know, sometimes when you lose too many wickets up front inside the power play, the pressure really increases on the batting unit. So I think you've got to be sensible as well. The wicket is slow. Probably Pakistan might be coming in with a spinner early as well inside the power play. But you've got to be sensible. I think the approach has to be sensible here, because sometimes when you're looking for 200, 250 plus, you know, that's a placid track, that's a flat track, you know, you can get there. But these conditions in Premdasa are different. You know, the ball will be gripping the surface as well. So I think you've got to be playing sensibly. It all depends on what kind of toss do you win. Are you chasing? Are you batting first? But I think you've got to be having that sensible approach when you're batting here, Abhishek.
Ajay, also maximum sixes, India have it. Maximum 200 plus totals in the last 2 years. India believe in high risk, high reward. Surya Kumar Yadav also mentioned it yesterday. But different kind of a batting is required here. You can't just hit every ball.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the reason shot selection has to be precise. You know, you've got to be sensible. You've got to see the conditions as well. And that's what international cricket, Abhishek, is all about.
Yeah.
You know, adapting to different situations, different surfaces. That brings the best in you. Why we say, you know, if you play test match cricket, why you want to perform in Australia, England, New Zealand? Because conditions are absolutely different out there. So I think it's the same out here as well. You know, you've got to be sensible as well. The approach shown. And that's what, you know, I'm sure the Indian team will be looking at. Because once you're playing, you know, on placid surfaces, sometimes the ball is coming very naturally to the bat as well. But here, the things can be tricky as well. So you can't be playing that early shot. You have to be sensible as well. Big boundaries here in Premdasa. You know, conditions are going to be different. You know, Pakistan have been at this venue for some time. You know, India are playing the first game in this World Cup out there. So, you know, conditions are going to be different. But you've got to really adapt to the situation. But I think, these players, the Indian players, they play so much of IPL, T20 cricket as well. So they know how to go about. And I'm sure, they'll be adapting very quickly to the conditions in Premdasa.
Absolutely. They played the match on Thursday in Delhi against Namibia, and then they travelled to Colombo on Friday. Narayan, India got 61 runs in 8 overs against Namibia in spin. Lost 5 wickets, economy of 7.62 and 22 dot balls, 45.8% dot balls. India need to be careful against Pakistan.
Abhishek, there is no relation between this match and this match. They are totally different matches, and I would like to say a different team, a different venue. And you also know that when India-Pakistan match is taking place, it is of a different level. And right now, the whole cricketing universe, we can say, has just arrived in the R. Premdasa Stadium in Colombo. So we can't compare that match with this match because the pressure level and the intensity level is totally different. Here, cricketing logic doesn't work. It defies all cricketing logic, as well as the past stats doesn't work here, because we know that the Indian team is the most consistent team in the most inconsistent format. And if you take a look, after 2024 World Cup, India has won more than 30 T20 international matches and lost just 5 matches. This shows the consistency of this team, and despite of that, we are saying that still this match we can't rely on the past roller. And yesterday the captain Suryakumar Yadav also said that that record is a past thing. It's a new game, and we have to start in a new style, and they have to play according to the conditions, according to the potential of the team, and also the right combination of the team. So I would like to say there is no relation between the previous match and this match, but okay, it's the time. Always in every match you should be careful and play according to the conditions. Here, if I think India will go with that temperament, low temperament, they will play their natural game. They will try to hit big shot. Yesterday in the practice also, I saw the Abhishek Sharma, that was simply hitting, putting the ball into the gallery. So it shows that India will not change their tempo. Still, the boundaries are big, but despite of that, we know that what kind of hitter, what kind of batter we have.
Right, this pitch is completely different. I mean, you can't just hit every ball. And I was talking about, how India played against spin against Namibia. But Ajay, Pakistan might boast of 5 spinners, but India have Varun Chakravarti, Akshar Patel, Kuldeep Yadav if he comes in, Washington Sundar too if he is in the 11. Quality-wise, India are ahead in that department also.
I totally agree. Abhishek, because they have quality, they have variety as well. You see someone like Kuldeep, Chinaman, you see Washington Sundar, the off spinner. Pakistan have a few left-handers out there as well. And that's the reason I mentioned, Washington Sundar could be a good choice in the playing 11 today, against Pakistan. Akshar Patel, always very canny, as a spinner, always wicket to wicket. He knows how to deliver. And, of course, I think this team looks really different as well. One thing I'd like to add as well, Abhishek, is that, we always mention about Bumrah, we mention about the spinners as well. But someone like Hardik Pandya has done a really good job with the new ball as well. I've seen him recently play the wide format, domestic cricket as well. He's been bowling really well. He's really got much more added that pace as well, gets that lateral movement going. So, that shows the kind of balance we have in a side. And one department also, Abhishek, that India will be much better against Pakistan. And I can assure you that is the fielding. Because, Pakistan, international cricket, the fielding has been below par for them. That has been a big worry for them. Yes, they have, quality in the batting. They have quality in the bowling as well. But one area that India will be better today, and you wait and see, fielding. So I think, that dimension in T20 holds a lot of importance.
Very quickly, Narayan, players to watch out for today.
From Indian side, we all know that from 1 to 8, everyone is a match winner. But I think in today's match, all eyes will be on Abhishek Sharma and as well as Jasprit Bumrah. We know that the way Jasprit Bumrah controls the match and how, because we know that in the first match he was out for the 0, and after that in second match he was not there because of the stomach infection. So I think today is his time, his moment, and definitely for what he is known for, the aggressive batting, definitely he will display today, and just India will come out with flying colours here.
All right, Ajay, very quickly, what's your hunch? India winning today?
Yeah, India winning today. India winning by big margin, Abhishek. I can tell you that. And I'll go with Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya. I feel these two are game changers. Ishan Kishan is batting beautifully. I've seen him bat recently, the Saeed Mushtaq Ali Trophy as well. He's in great form, playing really good international cricket. So I'll go with Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya.
All right, and also we were discussing quality wins your game, not quantity. Tariq Paws, Abrar Mystery, a big hype. India have better batters, better spinners, but we need to play the conditions. Time to move from 7-1 to 8-1. Thank you, Ajay Mehra and Narayan. That's all we have in our special broadcast, Clash of Titans. Stay tuned for more news and updates. Namaskar.